I'll be honest. If I'm on a non-contract, I'm doing whatever the hell I want.
Yeah.
That's why it's a non-contract, isn't it?
My gaffer wants to be a wild card.
Everyone that's hating on it is going to watch it. And they're going to watch it to hate.
Enjoy it.
Would you turn down £400 a week for Monday football? For 30 minutes
30 minutes of
Monday?
football.
30 minutes.
Should be out of season. Hope it fails.
Why would you hope-
Do you know that? Yeah.
Do you know what it
Yeah.
is? So the end bit,
I told my missus, Mondays, if she wants to see me, she turns on Sky Sports. Do you
Yeah,
get what I mean?
that.
man, would you slip him in?
What's going
If he's in on goal, I'm slipping it in.
You ain't slipping in nothing.
So you don't want to score?
Stupid.
It's alright though, innit? It's next Monday, innit? We don't have to
Nah,
think anymore.
Hello and welcome, Playmakers episode 19, where we bring you grassroots, non-league and anything in between. Today we're doing a dedicated episode on Baller League. I know a lot of you have been seeing the stuff online, and you know what? I'm just going to introduce you to our guests straight away. To my left, I got Kadell Daniels.
What's happening, guys?
Yeah. Member of United
Yep.
FC, Angry Gingers team.
Mm-hmm.
To his left, we've got Kadell SILVA.
Yeah.
Yes, people.
Member of SDS FC. I know that team.
One more
well.
time. SDS FC.
Come on,
One more
bro.
time.
Come on, bro. And to my right, none other than ILYAS. Thank you for coming,
Where's
mate.
my clap, guys? Where's my clap?
SDS FC. Wait. SDS FC management coach. He does everything for the club, yeah?
Absolutely
Everything for the badge.
Show them what you're wearing under that. What a special cap.
No, yeah, we'll show you after.
Later?
We'll show you after. Yeah,
Why are
later.
you being shy? Stop being shy, man.
But that's going to be biased, innit?
That's it.
Wait, are you all in the same team?
We might be, you know. We might be setting you up
Do
today.
you know what, Kaz? I didn't want to tell you this is a setup.
Yeah, feeling a bit
Yeah.
outnumbered there.
No, but because I'm hosting today, I'm a bit neutral.
And
However,
Come on, G.
do you get it?
Please green, bro.
But yeah, you know what? I'm just sort of small with you, Cads. Currently at AFC Croydon, correct? Yeah. And United FC for Borders League. How's your season going so far outside of Baller League?
It's going all right, you know. Started slow, but we're picking up now. We've got a new manager, Kadell, and we're doing decent, and we're doing all right.
Yeah, were you lot in the league?
We are, I think, 10th, but we're pushing
Going
up
through the gears.
league. Yeah, we're
Going
pushing
through the
up.
gears. Kadell SILVA, currently at Bishop Stortford.
Bishop Stortford, yeah.
How's that going for you, mate?
Yeah, it's alright, man. It's good. It's been a bit of an inconsistent season so far, but we're getting through, man. I think we had a few more games, we'll be safe. We're about 13th, 14th right now, so it's been a up and down year, but it's been enjoyable.
Everyone I'm asking second half of the table, but good luck though, anyway. ILYAS,
Yes.
obviously you're not currently playing football.
Was I ever really playing football like
You
that?
was. Should I tell them? I'll tell them, yeah.
Go on, you tell them.
Luton Town Academy got
Was
released
alright.
for being
I was too short.
too short.
Too short, yeah.
Happens though, you get released for other
Happens.
things as well, innit?
Yeah,
So
my
it's
only
fine.
highlight was Norwich asking for me when I was younger.
Oh, so you was at Luton
Only
while Norwich
highlight.
asked for you?
Yeah, my mum was like, no, you're not living
You're not
under.
going up
Yeah,
there.
you're not living down there now.
Why?
Come on, man. Muslim family. My mum don't believe in none of that football stuff.
I hear
Man,
it. But
happens,
you've
man.
played though. You're
Played,
just
yeah.
playing it down, but you've played.
I've played, yeah, I've played.
Okay.
Yeah.
But also known in the social media world, Foot Asylum Locked In,
Yep.
Match for Hope, legend. You're always in and around that stuff.
Yep.
How's life for you in the social side of things then?
The social side of things is quite fun, you know. You get to do things like Baller League, get to do things like Match for Hope, Foot Asylum, shoots, come on fun podcasts like this. So it's not bad, man.
Appreciate
Not
it.
bad. I enjoy
Appreciate you guys, all of you coming, by the way, also. Before we carry on in the pod, we're going to do a little icebreaker. Yeah, so it's a this or that. I'm just going to ask some questions. You answer this or that. Don't have to think too much about it, yeah? Non-league or Baller League?
Yeesh.
Good question.
It's a very good question.
We'll go from left to right, yeah? Cole.
I'm going Baller League for now, man.
One game a week and you're getting paid well.
Crazy.
Oh.
End of the season,
Bi-
innit?
Bishop
End
Stortford,
Yeah, end of the
man.
season as well.
Bishop
Why
Stortford
not?
ain't watching this.
Nah, it's cool, man. They're happy, don't worry, they're happy.
I've not experienced Baller League yet, so I'm going to say non-league.
Man took the political answer.
He's sitting on the fence.
PR trained.
I hear it.
And
I'm going to pick Baller League, man.
Of
I'm going to
course.
pick Baller League.
I'll pick anything aside from non-league because I hate non-league, so we'll leave it. Uber Eats, Deliveroo?
Deliveroo, I think.
Yeah, I'm a Deliveroo man still.
Uber Eats. Uber One. You ain't got Uber One?
No.
It's a good one, you know.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is
it's
that, you
good.
got to pay that though, no?
Yeah, it's like £7, I think.
I just order from whatever's.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Just gives you, the extra benefits. Comes
Like
quicker.
You're just bougie.
It comes
Yeah.
quick.
Bougie.
Okay,
It does,
like
it
for
does.
no reason.
Hey,
No,
yeah.
he's
that's
big time.
bougie.
Big
I'm not. This Mr. Big Time right here.
No, I
Mr.
order
Big
from
Time.
anywhere as long as they have the food I want. I'll be honest. Voice note or a phone call?
Depends who, man.
Let's keep it football related. Your gaffer.
Nah, Call me, phone call.
Call you.
Yeah, phone call.
Voice note's a bit too much. Being busy,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah,
Might want to hit you up at night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
call me,
boring.
bro.
Voice note, but it's got to be 30 seconds or lower.
Yeah, I agree.
mean-
No, I
Yeah, but
agree.
you can 1.5 it now and 2.
No, but
You
that's
can do
what
it
it's
now.
Still, it's
called.
long though. It's long.
That's like your. That's.
I'd rather have.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
That
Oh, that's
actually
what it
sounds
sounds like.
that actually sounds
Generally,
like
that's what it sounds like. What are you thinking?
phone call.
Yeah, to be fair, you like a phone call, really.
You phone me all the time. You
know, I
love
know.
a phone call.
No, do you know what it is after the sessions?
Affairs.
Yeah, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Luis Suarez or Karim Benzema?
Benzema.
Good man.
Suarez. I'm a Liverpool man. Simple.
Oh, yeah, but you can.
Nah.
No.
Suarez all day.
Swear.
That's a real tech, man.
I hear you, I do hear you, but
Kareem
It's a
still.
real tech, man.
No, you love that one, innit? Kareem still. Iniesta Zidane.
ooh.
Yeah, I like when people make that face. That means they got to think about it.
I'm going Zidane.
Are you?
I'm going Iniesta. I saw more of him. 2014. Crazy, man. Season
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I can't lie. Iniesta, when I was watching him, that midfield,
Iniesta.
that was crazy. But nah, I think I got to go Zidane, you know? Who you going for? You didn't even tell us for Benzema or Luis Suarez.
Benzema, bro.
Ugh.
But
Boring.
Iniesta Zidane, I would say Iniesta, but because my dad's got the same trim as Zidane,
Yeah.
I kind of have to like, keep it. Yeah, I have to keep it.
What, exact same?
Literally bold there. Pundits, Micah Richards or Roy Keane. So not footballing ability because we know.
Roy Keane, man. Roy Keane brings something different, I think.
Richards.
Micah Richards.
Yeah, he's banter, man.
Nah, Roy Keane, man. I like when he gets angry. It's
That's what I'm
hilarious.
saying.
Old
That's what I'm
school.
saying.
It's hilarious, man.
The rest of
And
them-
you know when
the
he
rest of
gets...
them go off him, bro.
Yeah, and you know when he gets angry, he's actually angry about something.
He gets
It's
angry
not
about
like Graham
everything.
Souness. It's not Graham Souness vibes.
Yeah, no.
It's good anger, like...
But he gets angry about everything.
I know,
He
but...
does, still he does.
Like he gets super vexed
Yeah.
with
Yeah, he
everything.
does.
Like a
But-
little thing.
It's good TV, man.
No, it is. But I
it's
think
TV.
to be fair to what Kaz is saying, Micah Richards brings the vibes though, man.
No, 100, he does. He does.
Especially for like our generation and
Yeah, definitely.
in a game, respect or shithousery.
You should mix it up, man.
You're a nice guy.
Yeah, nah, but you gotta do both. I think there's
Well,
a
in
time,
Baller League, I
there's
just
a
want to
time
say
for both.
shithousery.
Yeah, there'll be times. There'll be times.
I'm on that shit housery too. I'm talking shit to the fullbacks all game.
So you're on the whole game.
All game.
Are you gonna do that Baller League?
Yeah, of course. They don't like me.
You have to, man.
No,
You have to
like-
get into people's heads.
Yeah.
You have to.
To be fair, you got Ginger as your gaffer. He loves a bit of shithousery,
Yeah.
so
Oh, he's going to like you.
he's
Though.
gonna like you, mate.
You might be the captain.
Yeah, Captain Shithouse.
Nah,
Yes.
I like shithousery, man.
So do
I
I.
like
It's the
shithousery,
best thing
man.
invented, to be honest. Win the league but hardly play, or finish second and be MVP, or be player of the season, let's say.
What now in non-league?
Yeah. You know what? Because it's a dedicated episode to Baller League. Let's say it's Baller League. You win Baller League. What was the question, mate? You win Baller League, but you hardly play, or you finish second in Baller League, but you're MVP.
No, win Baller League. Yeah, rather win. But non-league, I'm playing.
You're playing regard.
Yeah, you want to be MVP
I'm
second.
playing, I'm
Yeah.
second.
Say it every second.
Yeah, and I finish second.
You don't care about winning the league.
No, obviously I'd love to, but
Yeah, but if you
rather
was to
do
pick
my
one,
thing and
Yeah.
in non-league,
hear
I
it.
hear it. You might get a bigger move.
that's what I'm saying. Sure.
Yeah, why not?
You're saying hardly, like when you mean hardly play.
Yeah, run it back.
Alright,
Yeah,
when I mean
run
hardly
it
is,
back. How many?
yeah, you've played enough games to get a medal.
Oh yeah, win the league.
Okay, now let's say this. 30 minutes in a game. There's 30-minute games, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's say you play 3 minutes a game.
3 minutes a game.
Yeah, 3 minutes a game.
For the whole season.
For the whole
That's
season. Every game you
mental.
play 3 minutes.
Alright, but it depends what I've done in them 3 minutes.
Ah.
No, but you're going to go to every game knowing you're playing 3 minutes.
If I've had no input, I'm taking MVP in second.
I hear it. I'll do the same thing.
Yeah.
If I'm getting no minutes,
So that's what you're thinking.
Gaffer's thrown me on when we're losing or we're winning like 5-0.
So
I'm saying give me second.
in your scenario, Baller League,
No, I want us to win Ball League.
you're part of management, so this
Yeah,
question
yeah,
can,
yeah.
he's going to
No,
say win.
this don't
but
count. I'm gonna
like,
say win
he's-
anyway.
Yeah.
The second still go to that American team.
Top four.
Yeah, take
We'll
second.
get into that.
Second and MVP.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
taking
yeah,
that
you
all
see?
day.
Suit or tracksuit?
Tracksuit, bro.
Tracky.
I was gonna wear a suit today, but you said I couldn't.
No, you wasn't. Because
I
you're
couldn't,
always
bro.
in a trackie.
You said I couldn't.
I'll answer that one for him. Tracksuit. Instagram or Twitter, which is now obviously X.
Insta.
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 I can't. I prefer Twitter. You know,
Do you?
Twitter's funnier.
Yeah, hey.
Twitter, you get the
There's no
scatty,
filters, innit?
scatty banter on there.
Yeah,
no
I
filters.
prefer the rules there.
Yeah, no filters as well.
It's okay to be
No
whatever you want.
BBLs as well. None of that kind of stuff.
No, Twitter's
straight.
mad though.
Twitter's a bit
going
nuts. Twitter's a bit
Twitter's
nuts.
going nuts. Still.
Twitter's a bit nuts.
Connor Ben or Chris Eubank Jr.
I think Conor Ben, you know.
Chris Eubank. Told you I'm on that shit house, innit?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
What, you Chris Eubank?
I want it just because of the egg.
Yeah, bro.
Just because of the egg.
Oh,
Bro,
because
that's
Conor
why
Ben
I
slapped
went
the
with
egg in his
Conor
face,
Ben.
innit?
Yeah, I think Conor Ben will win though.
Nike or Adidas?
No.
Nike.
Check Surfer Stripes.
Nike it is. It's got to be Nike now, though, innit?
They're sponsoring us.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Ah, you're smart.
Come on.
Last one.
This guy's media trained.
Yeah,
He done his homework. He done his
See his
homework.
first answer. PR trained. Night in or night out?
Boy. Nothing.
Go on,
Do you
come
want
on.
to
Cole.
answer that again?
No,
Night
nothing,
in.
nothing.
Come on,
100%.
Cole.
I'm going to change man nowadays, bro. Nothing. Move on, move
What,
on.
your
move on.
birthday on a Friday, you got an away game for Bishop Stortford on a
You say
Saturday.
my birthday?
Yeah, an example.
Yeah, but that's different, bro. That's different. That's
He's going to the game hungover.
You go into the game. Okay. That's your answer.
Night out.
Night
Yeah,
out,
I
man.
gotta be honest.
I hear it.
I
Say
don't
no
go,
one-
I
say no
don't
one
go, I
honest.
don't
Ah,
go
okay.
out a lot.
But that's where you have more
But
fun.
yeah, night out.
I say night in.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, night in, man.
I'm too old for that stuff.
Yeah, you're old, man.
Yeah, do you know what it is? Age is taking over, mate. I'm 32 now. Cole, you want to tell us a bit about your route, maybe into the draft? Did you go to a trial?
No, I didn't. I went. They hit me up directly. I'm just sort of explaining what the
Said we need you.
process is. I mean, not as direct as that, but explain what's going on. Obviously, straight away I'm interested, and then they didn't invite me down to some trials, but it just didn't align with what I had going on. So they just said, obviously, we'll put you through anyway, but if you can make it down, then by all means come through. But yeah, just come down. Went to one little session. It was about 20 of us there. It was cool, but yeah, then straight into the draft.
Is that the session in Albion that you're talking about?
Yeah.
Cads?
Yeah, similar with me, but I was available for the day, so I just went down.
Where was your
to the
trial?
trial. It was in Wembley.
was it
Albion,
Goals?
Goals,
Yeah.
Goals.
Goals, yeah.
That one I heard was good. You was present there.
I was there. I think I was there on the Sunday. I think the Sunday one was good. That's where like
Yeah,
Bailey
we
Brown
was there.
was.
Yeah.
I think like Mariappa was there.
Yeah, Sunday.
quite a
yeah.
few
You didn't even
guys
turn
were-
up to the draft maps.
Mariappa.
No
Yeah.
maps? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think a couple of the
Few man
expos
did,
did.
yeah.
But a
few
lot
man
of he probably got invited as well, and
Yeah, you assume so.
Yeah. I hear a couple of the expos. I'm not surprised. Like,
yeah, a lot. There's a lot of expos in there actually.
There is,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
There's quite a lot still.
yeah.
What do you lot make of the draft night? The whole experience.
I think it was good, man. It's different. I think it's something that probably none of us are really used to from being from over here.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, in America and stuff, they do things that way, but it was good to see things in a different way. Exciting, and it was good. I enjoyed it.
You enjoy it, Cads?
Yeah, man, it was cool. It was exciting still. It was like, I thought to myself, I can't be one of the 20 that don't get
Quiet.
But you still had that.
You had
little-
that, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, I was
Yeah.
confident, don't get me wrong, but you just never know how
You
it
never
goes.
know.
innit?
Mad.
What
'cause
round did you get picked in?
First round.
Oh, first round.
Yeah.
Oh, you was the first pick for Ginger's team.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even clock. I didn't even see.
Yeah.
I think I was too gassed that we got number
Yeah,
one.
they said
you know?
Kadell Daniels, Guyana
Yeah.
International.
Yeah.
Kaz went running down the stairs.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
still.
But to be fair, what you lot just said, I said that on the last vid, literally exactly that. You confident, but you still
Yeah,
have that.
bro.
What if? Imagine you don't. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's in your
Yeah.
head at all times.
Yeah, that small doubt. It was
Bro.
good for us though. Like as the managing, we got I think all the players that we wanted bar one. We wanted Jardel. He went number one for JT's team.
Okay.
But
That's the defender, right?
that's the centre back. Yeah, he's really good. But we got everyone that we wanted. Got you at the round we wanted. We got you as well in the round that we wanted. We got the first two picks is what we wanted as well, and it went well. But I think our best round might have been your round when we got you. Who else did we get with you?
I think Audi,
I think it was that round and the round after. I think you and Oddy's round was the best round, and then your round, you, John, and Finley.
No, Calvin.
Calvin, that was a good round. They came
Calvin.
to us and was like,
Yeah.
that was probably the best round of the whole
Yeah.
draft
That
because
was
of
good.
obviously the quality of players and the positions that we got.
What about your last round?
Oh yeah, the last round was good. Tyler, centre back, used to play for Southampton. Michael Felivi, big baller. I was shocked when
was
I looked
shocked.
out
Bro, I
and I
think we
saw
all
him
was,
in the
bro.
last round.
Yeah.
But luckily, he got snuck into the draft, like into
Yeah,
the draft
last
day.
minute.
Yeah, he got snuck in last
Okay.
minute, so no one had any intel on him. And then I've gone to him and Bailey, and I've gone, Michael's still in there. Should we get him? And him and Bailey have gone, you lot are idiots if you don't get him.
Yeah.
And we needed another striker, so it was like, let's get him. And then obviously we got the other lot, Hussein Mahdi. That was
Yeah.
good. That was a good
Very
pick as
good
well.
player, by the way,
Very,
HM.
very good player, yeah.
Very good. Any particular, aside from the managers you've already been picked by, was you more lenient and maybe getting picked by?
Maybe JT and Jody Morris, just from playing under Jody and Jody's team previously. I kind of knew, I would have known kind of what I could have expected.
Because you was at Chelsea with them, right?
Yeah,
Chelsea
exactly.
Academy.
So that would have been interesting, but no, I'm happy with
So being at Chelsea Academy, like your youth and...
Yeah. So I was there for, I don't know, maybe like 9 years. I joined there from Luton Town with my two brothers.
Twins.
Yeah, we joined there when we
And
were
your brothers
like
are twins as well.
12, 13. So my twin and Jay is a year above me. It was Chelsea from then till about 19, 20. So yeah, had a good time there, man.
Is it, yeah? And after Chelsea?
After Chelsea, I went to Brentford for 2 years, which was good. It was a different, travelled all around Europe kind of playing against. Because there's no league. They weren't in no league or no, it was just kind of B team.
Yeah, they just got a straight B team, innit? They're not in like this.
I think there's a league nowadays.
Yeah.
But then back then we were just kind of an odd B team that just went. One day you might play against Man City, next day you play against like Rising Ballers or so it was a mad difference.
But it weren't really league games and that. It was just
just all friendlies. But you had your luxury of you be able to go to
well
Portugal
organised.
and Dortmund and Bayern Munich and all these places. So it was good, man. It was,
When you played for them, were they in the Premier League?
Championship.
Championship,
yeah. Champ.
Were there any of the players that were in the B team playing for the first team now, or that went up and made a name for themselves?
Playing now, you got Paris Magoma.
Oh yeah, I know.
Just come through sort of the last couple of years. Serious player.
Yeah.
There's a few Scandinavian boys that have been through and done their thing. To be fair, some of them are still there. Some of them have been back through to Europe. So there's a few, man.
Love the Scandinavian people. They invented snus.
That's
and
it.
your move to Croatia, how did that come about?
Bro, after a mad COVID year, I left Brentford in COVID, and bro, there was thousands of us that were without a club in it. No one could really take no one. No one had money. Then I went. I did a little bit of time at Leicester, just kind of training and playing with the 21s, just getting back fit and stuff. And then summer 2021, I went. My agent called me and said if I fancy it. Deal was good. Deal was nice. Sounded amazing, but
What team's that?
Šibenik, H&K Šibenik.
Was that in the first
division? Yeah, first division. So I thought to myself, obviously, it's a first division Europe, levels high. Like I said, it sounded all lovely, but it didn't really go to plan. Didn't really go to plan.
Sorry, I'm mad thirsty here.
No, go on.
I get thirsty when I hear about being professional because I've never been. Yeah, so Croatia, and now you're just into semi-pro football. You're at Bishop Stortford.
Yeah, exactly. So come back from Croatia after about, I think I did like 7 months in the end. Got it all cancelled out.
7 months, that's it.
Yeah. Got a bit techie. The risk of going to Europe, innit? Some countries don't go as they should, but that's how it goes. And then came back and joined semi-pro, man. Jumped into National League South, and I've been
in and around.
Sort of step 2, 4 to 2, 2, 3, 4 ever since.
Non-league, horrible stuff.
Joined non-league, man. Joined the trenches.
Yeah. Cads. Currently Croydon, but let's say your academy days, correct me if I'm wrong, Palace?
Yeah.
How was it like your time there?
It was good, man. I got into there late. Under 15s, I started a little late, and then I was there, got my scholar there, got a 2-year pro there. I was there till 21, and then got released.
Released?
Yeah.
Any reason behind that? Or their reason anyway?
It was like the manager at the time didn't know if I wanted to be a professional footballer or lifestyle.
Night out.
There you go.
And then you went on to Charlton?
Yeah, went Charlton, done another 2 years there. It was good. I enjoyed it there. I was with Jason Yule was my manager. It was proper good. But I was at two London clubs, so I was always so close to home. I was a bit immature, going out all the time. But so yeah, it did go well. But then at the end of it, it was again a similar sort of thing of me kind of not knowing what I wanted in life, whether I wanted to be a footballer or whether I was outside and stuff. So yeah, didn't get another contract. And then I went to Woking. Yeah, I went to Woking.
Step.
That was National League.
National League.
Woking, Dover. So I was in the National League for about 2-3 years.
And then you went back into the league, or
No.
Just stayed. So you stayed in and around
Yeah.
non-league.
So I was in the National League for about 2-3 years, and then after that, went to like your Leatherhead, just bouncing in around.
Yeah,
the lower
and in
teams.
between those times, you was getting called up for Guyana.
Yeah, my first call up was when I was at Charlton, so 21. So I was young.
Is
my
it?
first
Yeah.
call up
So
for Guyana.
you've been with Guyana internationally for how long then?
9 years now.
Is it
Yeah, I got about 28 caps.
good?
Yeah, it's decent.
Any highlights from that international side? Things like have you played against any mad like international sides?
Yeah, USA, Panama. Yeah, when we went to the Gold Cup in 2019, played against USA, and it was in USA.
Yeah.
So the stadium was packed out. It was good. Pulisic, all them, man.
Yeah, all them,
Yeah, it was good, man. I've had some good experiences. I feel like that's probably why I got to about 25, 24, and I thought, like, I started my business and stuff like that, and I thought, I get my little professional buzz out of it from international. There's long chasing it here with all the politics and all that stuff. So I decided, I just stick around, train twice a week. You know what I mean?
That gives you enough time to go out, innit?
SDS.
SDS FC, innit?
Yeah.
I'll go into it a bit more detail. So, how did that idea even come about? Because obviously,
SDS
for those
FC.
that don't know, got a pod with yourself, Sharky, etc.
Yep.
SDS,
We got a big pot, yeah.
yeah, massive.
Yeah.
And you've transitioned or added more onto the pod by getting a team involved in Border League and named it SDS FC, and already that's going to be massive.
Yeah.
And maybe ideas before that, how did that come along?
So with SDS FC, I think it was more of Baller League went to Sharky and wanted him to make his own team. And he said, I would rather make it SDS FC rather than Sharky FC, which makes more sense for him. And it's big from him because obviously he does, as much as he owns SDS and it's his, he doesn't have to do that. He could have still stuck with it being himself. Similar to like Ginge or Dave or even Clint. I know Clint's named it after his clothing brand, but it's still, they could just do it as themselves, innit? So it was good that he done it for them and them that are on the pod. But I think the whole experience was good in general. The night, it went smooth on my behalf and our behalf.
Of course, you had comfy sofas.
I wasn't even on the sofas, man. It was just two. It was two man on the sofa.
You were just walking around, chilling.
I was chilling, eating food, broke my fast. Yeah, it was fun. Got to see all the footballers chilling in the same room as Figo and that. It was a bit weird. Yeah, Ballon d'Or winner. Just
he had it in his backpack.
Did he bring it?
Yeah.
There's no way he just walks around.
No, it was in his backpack.
Did you chat to him? That's your Portuguese mate.
Nah, I didn't chat to him.
Could have got picked by him though. I reckon you would have if we didn't. If we didn't grab you, I reckon Manny would have said, "Yo, Diddy's right there. Portuguese. Let's bring him over."
I'm glad I'm with SDS. Who would you say are teams maybe to look out for that from that draft night and everyone that's been picked for each team?
Ginger's team. Obviously, he's got a few man there that we know can really do their thing. So that'll be interesting.
And they got PK and Donny, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's banter.
It's gonna be entertaining for sure.
Yeah.
But they can play though.
And
No, they're good at
yeah,
ball,
they can
but
play,
it's
there
like
you
from
go.
the banter side of
Yeah,
it, it's
They
good.
can play.
It's good to have them.
But no, I think all round it's gonna be
Just interesting, innit?
interesting, man. Yeah.
I don't really know what to expect, you know.
Innit?
Like, I'm excited for it still because I don't know what to expect. You know, some teams can have good players but they just might not gel. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be interesting.
And there's a lot of people you know in the draft, and kind of like everyone got really split up in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's good. Illy, yourself, aside from SDS FC,
Who do I think is going to be
I know
good?
you know
I think
probably a lot of them.
John Terry's team's going to be quite good. From what I saw that night, I think the people that took it the most serious was us, John Terry's team, and Toby's team, Vision FC. Because obviously speaking to them in between like the breaks, you could see they had like a whole board of like so many different scenarios of different players that they wanted. And then you've got Ginger's team, your team, at the end saying who wants to play for my team. It's unserious. And then you've got, who else was there? You got other teams that I think didn't know players that were deep into the draft. So when they got to like the 6th, 7th round, they didn't really know who they were going to pick necessarily.
Yeah.
But I think our team, obviously John Terry's and Toby's team,
Had it all planned out.
they had it all planned out right towards the end. So I feel like us three are gonna do their best. But I think a sneaky good team is gonna be Ian Wright's team because they got the England Sixes manager, and then they've obviously picked their own players. He's picked his own players, like Ben Long, Stuart Cook, Dom Perez. So I think that would do good for them. But I feel like other teams, they're going to be quite easy to play against.
Yeah.
I feel like Figo's team, they picked 2 goalkeepers.
Did they? Yeah.
Picked 2
Yeah,
keepers, yeah.
I think.
You don't need
Are
to
they
pick.
both allowed on at the same time?
I think they might afford that as a wild card. Just have 2 keepers on at the same time.
From the stands where we was, yeah, I can't lie. I don't know if you lot noticed it, but John Terry and Jody Morris, their head was down on the iPad every single minute.
Bro.
Every time I looked over there, they was locked in, bro.
Yeah.
I was scared they were going to pick Cole. We were worried. Like we had, you know, on our notebook.
That was probably next.
Yeah, on our notebook, we had your name, but had Jody Morris's next to it in case you got picked by him.
Is it? Yeah.
Because we knew, obviously, ex-Chelsea, he's coach, everything like that. We had a feeling, he's going to pick the players that he knows the most.
Yeah, possible.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't on his list already, or we picked you before he thought he'd get to you.
And I think it's gonna be exciting because I think there's a good balance of like 6 aside players,
11 aside.
11s.
Yeah.
Like I think there's a good little mix there.
The ex-pros are going to be interesting.
Again, that as well.
Like the Kieran Clarks, the Henry Lansbury's,
Mariappa, and obviously there.
Mariappa,
Bro, I swear
Sacco.
Lansbury was in the championship like last year or something.
Yeah,
I think so, you know.
retired,
And he was picked first as well.
Start of last season, end of last year, I think he retired.
Mental.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting, you know. It's going to be interesting.
Ooh,
and I want the wild cards are going to be fun. I wonder
facts.
who people are going to use.
You got more intel in that. Do you want to, some wild cards that maybe I don't know, these lot don't know?
All right, so basically, it's a 30-minute game. The last 3 minutes of every half, there's a game changer. So the 12th minute and the 27th minute, there's a game changer. It's randomized. I don't know exactly what order it's going to go in.
They're going to spin something, right?
They'll spin something on the wheel, and then it could be a 1v1, which is goal to goal. I think you can only shoot up to the halfway line, and the keepers can't use their hands, so they've got to use their bodies. Actual 1v1, so 1v1 against a defender or attack against each other, and then there's 2 keepers, and then every time you score, it goes to 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, up until the pitch is back full.
And then you continue on as normal, yeah?
And then it'll continue on as normal, but the last 3 minutes. So if there's if 5 goals go in the first minute, the last 2 minutes will be back to normal, and then back to regular
rules. What if no goals go in, then you're playing 1v1?
It'll be just 1v1 till someone scores. For 3 minutes, for 3 minutes, and that's tiring. But the good thing about that is, let's say you do it against Cole, and Jin sees you're getting tired, he can sub you out.
Oh, is it?
And then Cole will face someone new. Okay. And then we might see that and say, cool, Cole's coming up against a new winger or a new attacker. Let's take Cole off.
Okay.
So that's a good in the 1v1, yeah. When the ball goes out of play, we can do that.
Like
which is a good thing. Yeah, we roll on, roll off. Same with
what if they get the ball back and shoot quick, they can do that?
No, it'll be when the ball's out of play.
Okay.
So it's like an actual substitution when the ball's out of play. There's a bunch of other ones, like the NBA rule one, where once you cross the halfway line, you can't go back into your own half, which is a good one.
Yeah, like that one.
Decent,
that was a good one. And then there's other little ones that not a lot of people know, like, so there's no corners, but if you have 3 shots and the keeper saves it for a corner, after the 3rd shot, every single one's a penalty. And it's American style penalty.
To the team that shot?
To the team that shot.
But that's not a game changer.
It's not a game changer, but it's part of the game.
Yeah. So there's 3 corners in a row. After the 3rd, it's a penalty.
Yeah, it's a penalty. Yeah.
So you shoot American 3 times, and the keeper saves it 3 times, and it goes off for like.
They're just trying to make it like.
They want people to shoot.
They're making it interesting.
They want it to be entertaining. They want as many goals as possible.
They don't want man just chilling and.
Yeah. Like the offside line as well, you can't have goal hangers, which is nice because in 5-a-side, some man will just stay as high up as possible, and it's boring.
5-a-side is, bro.
Yeah,
my laptop's bigger.
Yeah, but it's gonna be fun. I can't lie, it's gonna be really good. Hopefully, teams aren't as prepared as we are in terms of game changers and things like that. So when we face them, we make a big difference in that. Like we went to Germany and watched game week 1, me and Sharky, and we saw game changers. Teams losing by like 3-4 goals.
Because they didn't understand it.
No, not that they didn't understand. It's their 3rd season, so they know it well. But the game changes completely. That's why it's the game changer. So like we seen one team, I think it was like 4-2, and then they had one of the game changers was every goal behind the offside line counts as 2, and then they scored 2 goals, so they went up 2 goals. So it went from 4-2 to 6-4. Then they ended up losing the game. So like little things like that.
Imagine buffing the team for 30 minutes and they scored 2 goals like that.
It'll be frustrating, but it's either you got to seal the win or you got to do well on the game changer. Yeah. So I feel like there's gonna be a lot of results this season where SDS could be winning 3-0, and then
really you just got to try and bag as many goals.
Yeah, and then we come up against you guys, and you guys have the 2-goal game changer, and you score 3 goals, and now it's 6-2.
If that game changer comes up, will that be for everyone?
Both teams. Or?
Both teams, yeah. It'll be for both teams, yeah. But it'll be good. It'll be good. Hopefully it's sold out. If it's 5,000 people, that'd be great.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
If it's 3,000 people, that'd be good. If it's 1,000 people, it'll be good. But I think it'll be bigger than Germany's one. I think England will be the biggest of the three.
So we're just gonna look at some tweets from people online in regards to Baller League. We got Kai's BFC, I think. You've got Sunday League players getting picked before ex-pros in this Baller League. Unreal viewing.
It's true though. Some Saturday and Sunday League man got picked before like Jordan Ibe.
Yeah, it's true, but it's about what the manager wants.
Yeah. They might not need a Jordan Ibe kind of player.
Do you know what I mean? And
Bro,
it's a smaller-sided thing as well.
Small-sided thing, innit?
It's
You'd rather pick a small-sided player than a.
But naturally, if you're a football fan, would think that, innit? Naturally, you're gonna think
the ex-pros.
The ex-pros are 100.
Yeah. So these general viewers, that's what they're thinking, innit?
Yeah.
How is he getting picked before him?
Yeah.
But that's what Baller League's about, though, innit? It's literally because I was listening to the guy that made it, and it's literally about players that have got ability that probably could have played pro
And don't.
showcasing their talent. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like there'll be quite a few men that get some decent like contracts and offers and things like that.
Possible,
From
innit?
The younger lot.
Yeah, the younger lot, and even play for like England, potentially six-a-side futsal or football. It'll be alright. It'll be good for them.
Mark Wings 88. We're in a relegation battle, and James Alabi is now in Borders League. Shows how good our player retention is. What the fuck are we doing to push these players out quicker than they arrived? James, does he play for?
James Alabi, I think he used to play for Stoke as well.
Welling, yeah. Welling.
Is he at Welling at the moment? They're in a relegation battle.
Step 2 there, they're down there in the trenches.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah. They're in the trenches.
And he's got picked for Borders League.
In Borders League now.
Yeah.
But what's that guy actually trying to say?
He's trying to say, look where their priorities are, innit?
I feel like he's more onto his club than the
That's
player.
what it sounds like.
That's what.
Yeah.
I think
You
He's
think
like,
so, yeah?
Yeah, they can't control their players.
Oh,
more,
yeah, that's
keep
true as
him
well.
in that relegation battle because they probably need him.
But I heard there was a few men like from up north who left their actual clubs because their clubs said no to them playing.
But you deep it, bro. There's what's there, a month left of the season?
Yeah.
Bro, this certain men are getting less bread than this.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot less bread than this.
Yeah.
So
A lot less, yeah.
if
So
you've
why
got 12
not?
weeks left and you're thinking, you know what, I can go here and get double my bread or whatever.
Yeah, and I play for 11 weeks.
Play for 11 weeks, then it's
Why
summer
not?
anyway.
Yeah.
Are you paying man during the summer? No.
See what I'm
All
saying?
it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, exactly.
See what I'm saying?
Exactly, yeah.
And there's enough opportunities that come from this.
So I heard a few men left their clubs, innit? And it makes sense. End of the season, that you might not have enough. Some of the clubs were saying that they can't play and they have nothing left for in the season. They're like middle of the table. They're not getting promoted or relegated.
There's a conversation to be had in it, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
To be fair, I have an opinion on this, but I'm going to ask you guys first. So that whole topic of being at a non-league club, let's say being on contract somewhere, and Ball League comes about, you're in now, your gaffer don't want you to play. Like, what's your views on this?
I don't know, bro. I think
Depends on the situation, innit? Like, let's say you're challenging for the title or promotion or even relegation, and your gaffer said, and you're an important player, and your manager says, "Yo, I don't want you to go. You might get injured," because they're gonna see how rough some men are, and then for you two especially, I know you two's clubs aren't in a battle for promotion or relegation, but if you guys were, I'm sure your gaffers will be like, I don't really know, because I seen you score on the weekend. You might have had international duty coming up, and then international gaffer might say, I don't want you to.
My thing is, I've been in non-league for a long time, and see when these things happen, I know that there's no loyalty in football.
that's it, bro.
Yeah.
So just
For
by
me,
the
it's
touch on
like, if I'm not playing well, you ain't gonna play me because I'm playing well. You like me now, so it's like, if I get the opportunity to do something for myself,
You're going to do it
I'm gonna do it. I
Have
gotta
to,
be
bro.
selfish.
Have to.
Yeah.
If they get the opportunity to get rid of you,
at any moment, yeah.
they're getting rid of you. Especially in non-league with all this non-contract stuff and that.
Yeah, I've heard some mad stories.
I've heard people some clubs don't even pay people if they ain't in the squad, then or half their money if they're on the bench.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
happens.
mean? So it's like, I can get why players will decide, you know what, I'm doing Ballers League. Do you know what I mean?
So my view on this is more for the contracted players, and there's two reasons. So one is, if you're on contract to a club, no matter what step, because I heard people at step 5 are getting 5-6 bills a week, even mental.
Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah,
mental. So if you're on contract already for the club, and you're already making more than, let's say, you'll be making that Borders League, and I don't want to go into numbers, but you got to respect your club kind of in terms of you come to Borders League now and get injured. They've still got to pay for the rest of the season. You get injured, they've got to your rehab, everything. They got to look after you. You're on contract. Do you know what I mean? Non-contract players, I'll be honest. If I'm on a non-contract, I'm doing whatever the hell I want.
Yeah.
That's why it's a non-contract, isn't it? But
That's it.
contract players, I feel like them little things have to come into play. You kind of need to respect your club if it's gonna benefit you and the numbers are right and you're already making, let's say, more or enough than what you're going to be getting there. Because this is an 11-week period. Your club might have been on a contract for 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course,
Do you know what I mean?
And it's personal as well. Like if you got a good manager, if you got a good owner, do you know what I mean? Like for me as well at Croydon, I got good owners, good managers. I'm cool with them, so I wouldn't do anything to upset them. Do you know what I mean?
Is your gaffer quite young?
Yeah.
So I think maybe that generation thing comes into play as well. I think maybe the older gaffers are more like...
I think so. That's naturally they're that way, innit?
Yeah.
They don't really know what's going on, but
Have you spoken to your clubs about Border League? And they're fine with it?
yeah, my gaffer's all for it.
Yeah, I can imagine, yeah.
My gaffer wants to be a wild card.
Yeah, you see? That's what I was going to say. It's the younger managers, yeah.
Hey,
They're just like, have fun, man.
Imagine not pull up on a Monday and your gaffer's a wild card.
Yeah, imagine.
Crazy. Another tweet. Calvin Ekpetita. How can anyone be confused or angry at Ballers League? It's 400 quid for 30 minutes. There's no more Tuesday night games. Well, barely. Season done next month and the league starts on the 24th. Have a day off.
Have a day
Touched
off.
what you just said,
So I'm
really.
touching on it, it's like,
Month left.
there's a month left, no Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Back to the £400. Obviously, a lot of man ain't getting that.
Again, this scenario, that's why my opinion was. It's the scenario like this.
Yeah,
it's like
bro.
the season's nearly done. But if you're on a contract,
Different.
it's different.
it's
And you still got
different.
the next season to look into.
You gotta have
and
that. Yeah,
you got to have that
gotta
sort of,
conversation.
or like he said, that conversation where you're cool with a gaffer and
Yeah.
say it's something that's going to benefit you personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could even benefit the club as well, even. Because you
Yeah,
could
yeah,
get
yeah.
you could get exposure, you could get a move from it.
Exactly.
Anything like that,
100%.
yeah.
Especially with all the names involved in Borders League alone. Sonny Corey. How did Sky Sports go from showing Masters football with pro elite footballers to a horrible Border League show with a bunch of clueless YouTubers? Sure that's not Joey Barton?
Yeah, that's on his burner account.
Yeah.
But he's gonna watch it though, bro.
Of
He's
course,
gonna
gonna
He's
watch it.
gonna watch it.
Everyone that's hating on it
Every
is
week
gonna
he's
watch it, and they're gonna watch it
and
to hate.
enjoy it.
And
enjoy
he'll enjoy it. He'll enjoy it.
He's gonna be like, damn, the game ended 6-5. I ain't
Yeah,
seen a
bro.
6-5 game in
Bro,
years.
yeah.
Yeah,
100%. You know,
It's
Monday
gonna
Night
happen.
Football's on a Monday, yeah?
yeah.
He'll watch that instead.
Yeah,
He'll watch Border
100%.
League instead. Top Targets on Twitter said, so players that are currently playing and yet to finish their seasons will be playing in this Border League, which is going to be every Monday starting from the 24th of March. Or have I got that wrong? I must have.
How have you got it wrong, mate?
What's wrong about that?
And these players have just left their current teams to join up.
No.
Question mark. No.
Is he asking that question? Because surely he must know then anyway. No, sorry. If you were playing for my team and you signed for this Borders League, just when we are fighting to go up or stay up, that would be the end of it. It would also put me off signing players likely to do the same thing next season. Should be out of season. Hope it fails.
Why would you hope
Do you know
that?
that? Yeah.
Do you know what
That's
it is?
just-
So the
it's
end
mad.
bit, the last two little
Yeah.
sentences, he didn't have to say that.
Yeah.
Hope it fails.
That's
I agreed with him up until the end.
Yeah.
I
Bro,
agreed with him up until the
yeah,
end.
because we said
it
that
makes
if you're
sense.
fighting
It makes
to stay
sense.
up or if you're fighting for your title, you don't.
Hope it fails is crazy.
Hope it fails is a hating thing.
That's where you realise he's a hater.
It's a hater.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
The
a hater.
beginning bit was like, okay, that's your
He's giving his
prerogative.
view.
That's you, innit? But hope it fails. So
Crazy,
what about
bro.
all the other
What does
players?
this guy do? You lot said he's a non-league scout.
Cause he's a type of
Is
man.
that what you lot said he is?
Yeah, he's a non-league scout, but he's
He
a
needs,
type
he
of
needs to
man.
come to Ball League and scout some players because
How
there's a lot
about
of
this? I
non-league
promise
That's
players.
what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, he'll probably be there. I'll give him a
Man,
ticket.
I'll
If
be
he wants a
honest.
ticket, I'll give him a ticket.
I
What's his name?
promise you now.
Top-
Top
was it
targets.
Top
I promise you now.
Targets?
If Ball League shouted him and said we want you involved, he will be there in a second.
Bay's got a ticket already, bro.
Yeah, no. I'm going to give him a ticket.
already. Gary's
If he
got a ticket
DMs me, I'll
He
give him a
supports
ticket to the
SDFFC.
game. I'll give him a ticket to the game. Because he might scout the next big thing, man.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, not talking like this. So they could be playing in the Borders League Monday when your teams got a 6-pointer on a Tuesday night. Nah, bollocks to that.
No Tuesday nights left, bro.
Keep seeing stuff
Minimal.
about these Ball League
this guy's
players
hating.
not being able to turn down £400 a week. Do you think their clubs are paying them in kindness?
What are you talking about? Would you turn down £400 a week for Monday football for 30 minutes?
30
on a
minutes of
Monday?
30 minutes.
Like,
Bro,
come on,
there's
bro.
players that
What are you
ain't making
talking
that,
about?
bro.
What are you
That's
talking
what I'm saying,
about?
bro.
What's he talking about?
I don't think he knows a thing. That's it. I'm glad that's it.
Now I wanted him to hate a little bit more. It's kind of funny.
Bro,
Bro,
March
that's
10th, March 11th.
£1,600
He's gone 2 days
Yeah.
back to
For
back.
2 hours.
What's he, Drake?
Yeah, you see?
£1,600 for 2 hours. A man's telling me to turn that down.
Come on, bro.
I have a day off, bruv.
Generally, no, turn it down. He can run me bread. If he runs me bread, we'll turn it down. You, man, I don't play ball, but man in our clubs give you 6 bills a week and you'll turn it down.
Nah, generally top targets. If you want a ticket to Ball League, just DM me. You DM me Twitter, Instagram, whatever you want. I'll give you a ticket so you can come watch the games.
Yeah.
You might find the next non-league baller. You never know.
And I'm gonna give him a piece of advice as well. When you're doing your name and that on Twitter, don't be using emojis and that. It's childish.
Oh, it says top scout as well. Come on.
He's done it with emojis,
Yeah.
TOP, and then put a football sign, bro. Pathetic. Move on.
We're done with this bit. I was just going to ask you, just on the side thing, do you think it's the televised thing that's bothering everyone? Because I'm sure everyone plays sessions during the week, even if it wasn't a Monday.
No, it's the televised thing. It's televising money.
Do you think that's
Yeah.
happening?
They're annoyed that their players are getting paid more. Well, a lot of them are getting paid more for Baller League than their actual clubs.
No,
It's gone £5, bro. Just
Yeah, you're getting
to-
5
to
quid for-
play
You know,
6 aside,
1600.
yeah.
You know, 1600 end of the month. That's like minimum wage and that.
That's what I'm
You're
saying.
getting
Yeah,
that for
yeah.
30 minutes
Yeah.
on top of what you
Do
already
you get what I'm
do.
saying?
Get balls,
Yeah.
you do anyway.
Yeah, which we
I might even go down goals on a Monday night anyway.
For
Yeah.
fun.
like we actually enjoy this shit.
Yeah.
I'll start from Cole. Cole, if you could draft the 13th player from non-league to join your team, who would it be? Just someone outside of Baller League.
Right, my boy Rashawn Scott is with me at Bishop Stortford, but
Player.
serious player.
What position?
Yeah.
Left wing.
Decent.
Flary.
Flair, yeah, serious player.
Shout him out still. Cads.
I gotta say, my boy Curtis Cumberbatch.
KC.
Because
I can't believe he didn't get
Are
any.
you done me dirty with that one?
That one, we'll talk about that one.
That's why
that
I had
one
to
was-
say it.
Oh,
Because
KC.
I
Oh,
can't believe he
to the
didn't get it. When I
trial,
saw him
I
at the
don't know
trial,
how.
when I saw him at the trial, I said, yeah.
Was that the trial, yeah?
He was at the trial. I was like, oh, yeah, you're definitely going to get in. He was like, yeah. He didn't say he was going to get in, but I was like, I'm sure you'll get in. Like, I seen him from when I was younger. I'm sure he'll
Yeah,
get in.
yeah.
Without going into
It's
much
mad.
detail,
It's a miscommunication.
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 I've called him straight away. I FaceTime. I said, KC, get ready, bro. They love you, innit? Clearly. And then I found out it weren't he wasn't in. I was just...
Why did you call him?
Because from what I saw and from Bull League and heard, that they done like something on him, innit?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, specifically. But it was a miscommunication.
Okay.
And it turned out not to be him.
Yeah.
But he's a player.
I was shocked with
Yeah,
that one
seriously.
still.
I was
Yeah,
shocked,
there was a
bro.
few man that didn't get in.
Serious
Half
player.
didn't get
So
in.
I want to apologize,
Yeah.
KC, bro. I love you. And it was, miscommunication. Sorry, bro. Genuinely, bro.
But nah, there was a few man that
Half.
didn't get in. Half didn't get in.
Is that the goalkeeper?
Yeah, the keeper,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bro, he'd be like the best goalkeeper.
That's
for
what I'm
us.
Yeah,
saying.
they've
Like,
got some good goalkeepers
he's
in there.
mental,
but he
bro.
would have been a great keeper.
Yeah.
There was a few man that I saw at the trials that didn't get in, and I was like, oh damn.
And there's been bare man that didn't know about it.
Yeah,
About so many
Yeah.
man that would be perfect for it.
yeah.
Sorry, just
Like,
you
bro, I
was with
didn't
him at
know
Charlton then,
Yeah.
KC.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a
I
player.
think the
bro.
second season they'll have all the man that were asking about it go in trial, but it'll be harder for them to get in
Yeah.
because the second season it's going to be like you've got to make space, you've got to take
Standards
someone.
gonna
Yeah.
be high, man.
Standards will be
Yeah,
very
yeah,
high.
yeah.
Standards
But
will
it'll be hard though, like you said, because imagine your team, let's say, Angridge and Coxey want to keep, you got what, 12 man, let's say they want to keep 8 of them man. Only 9, 10, 11, only 4 spots are going to be open.
Yeah.
4, is it a draft probably again?
They have to go back into the draft or you sign from other teams.
Is it,
Mental.
yeah?
Yeah. So you could go to another team and say, yo, we was in the top 4 last season and your team was in the bottom 4. Do you want to come play for a better team? And then you could just get taken away like that.
It's dark.
Yeah, it's dark.
Dark still.
It's hilarious.
It's
What?
interesting still.
Imagine a top 4 team that goes on to the Champions League
Yeah.
phase, says, oh, I want my man to come Champions League. That's not possible.
That
Nah,
finished,
it wouldn't
that
be
finished
possible,
bottom.
That finished bottom
Yeah.
makes a player.
Yeah.
It is all
Aye, they're falling out. That team and the player falling out.
That comes back to my second MVP shout, innit?
yeah, serious.
Take that, innit?
Who would have been your first round draft pick if you were a gaffer?
I saw there was that Ute in the draft who was on a bench for Newcastle against PSG.
Who?
Some Ute that plays for Newcastle, some striker. He's a bad boy striker.
He's currently at Newcastle.
Nah.
And no, now he's on loan, I think, to their like feeder club. But he was on the bench
And
for
he's in Baller
Newcastle.
League?
Yeah, he's in Baller League. He was, I think he might have been the first.
Wait,
Still
and
signed by Newcastle.
and he-
Still, he's on. Yeah, he's at Newcastle, but he's
No,
on
that's
loan.
mental.
He's allowed, isn't
Yeah,
he?
but I remember I watched his tape. He was a crazy. I wanted us to pick him first, but we'd never seen him in person, so we
But if
didn't know.
he's on contract at Newcastle, they wouldn't allow that.
That's the thing, yeah. That's the thing. So I
Must have left Newcastle this summer.
he must have left. Yeah, he must have left. But he was
Mad.
at something. He was at their feeder club, Newcastle Blues or Newcastle Jays or something like that.
Oh.
Jets, Newcastle Jets.
Yeah, something like that.
That's
yeah.
in Australia.
Nah, not them. We thought it was the Australian one as well. We thought it was the Australian one as well.
What's he done
Oh
that
wait,
for?
it might be the Australian one.
No, genuinely, there's
no,
Newcastle
I know.
Jets.
I'm gonna find out. Let me double check. I think it's the Australia one. You know.
While
That's
he's
where he
checking-
was.
Yeah, let me double
While he's
check.
checking, you can give us your.
I think I would have gone maybe like Kieran Clark as a centre back.
Okay.
Because you know he's experienced and
Yeah, I don't know much
can
of
do
him,
his
but I've
bit
heard.
there.
Cads.
I would have gone THD, Tariq Holmes Dennis.
Mm.
I wanted him on my team still.
Is
Good
it?
shot, good shot.
Yeah.
Who's he?
Good player.
Yeah.
Very good player.
Who's he play for? No.
Yeah.
To be honest, he's he had to retire because of knee injuries. But he was with me at Charlton. Bro, he's cold. He got promoted.
So you're Charlton,
he
you
got
got a good
promoted
team,
with
no?
Huddersfield to the Prem.
Is it?
Yeah, he's a good player, man. But yeah, he had to stop because of injuries. But he's back now, like fit and that.
It sounds like you lot's Charlton team. Was that KC there at the time as well?
Yeah.
You lot had a mad team then.
Yeah, my team was mad. Still.
Good.
Yeah, my team was mad. Charlton got enough players that
they
done
always
well.
do, man.
Who
Like,
else was in your team?
So I was a year older, but
Mhm.
all these boys played up. So you had Joe Gomez, Ezri Konsa, Tariq.
Fosu.
No. Holmes Dennis.
I swear Tariq Fosu was at Charlton as well, no?
Nah.
Might have been before or after.
He
Maybe.
went after, I think.
Yeah,
After,
nah,
innit?
nah.
Good player as well.
I found a striker, by the way.
Ademola Lookman, bro.
Is that all your youth academy?
He's the coldest, brother.
Oh,
That's
Lookman, innit? Yeah.
mental,
He's
bro.
the
Yeah.
coldest, bro.
He's
That's
the
a,
coldest.
hey, look,
Serious
listen, that's a mad academy, you know.
Yeah,
Obviously, I'm not even gonna go into that because that Chelsea academy he was in.
Yeah, nah.
That Chelsea academy he was in.
I used to watch him on ITV4, that academy, when they used to play Champions League games.
Chelsea.
What,
Like
Chelsea?
Mukhtar Ali and all that. I
Yeah,
used
you
to
know
watch
what?
it.
You know what? Go on. Name drop.
Wait, yeah, you said Mukhtar Ali's obviously
Yeah.
Player.
Saudi now.
Mm.
You got Tammy Abraham, Fikayo Tomori,
Crazy team.
Loftus Cheek, Oleina, Callum Hudson-Odoi,
Cal.
Mm.
Was Fankati there?
Fankati was there.
Was you there with Naughts? Naughty.
I know Norts, but he's older. He's a few
older.
years older than you,
Good,
but I know
very good player. Bro.
So how old's your brother?
Yeah, but me, so he's 26.
Okay, yeah.
He's 26. He was like Tammy,
Yeah.
Solanke,
Mm.
Fikayo Tomori, Mukhtar, Charlie Coker. You must know Charlie
yeah,
Coker.
he's
Coker.
cold.
Yeah.
Cold.
Left foot,
Yeah.
Cold.
The best, bro.
Gold. Midfielder.
The
Cold.
best, bro.
Ah, yeah, he was good still.
Jeremy Boga, Masonda,
Yeah.
Charlie Musunda.
Christian,
Oh.
Andreas
Bro, I
Christensen.
remember I used to watch them on ITV4 in the Champions League games.
Bro, it's endless, bro. It's endless.
Youth
Bro,
Champions
that
League,
you know
yeah.
that's you know what that sounds like.
What?
You know when you're playing FM and you're just signing players for your club.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
That was Chelsea back in the day, though.
Yeah.
Bro,
Look, I
a
found
mad
a
team.
striker, by the way. His name's Michael Nduweni. So he's 21 years old. Michael was last season Champions League matchday squad against PSG. And he's a 5-star recruit.
So where's he playing now?
Now, now he's playing step 5. I don't know how that happens.
Football, innit?
no, can I just touch on that? Because
Northern League Division 2. He made 1 appearance in the Premier League and then 49 appearances in the under 18s.
How is he?
Bro,
He's 21 right now. So he's at Newcastle Blue Star. He's on loan.
Newcastle Blue Star.
He's at Newcastle Blue Star,
Sounds like a beer.
but he's on loan. He's on loan to step 5, but he's at Newcastle Blue Star.
Cool. Because he just said that. I just want you guys' opinion on this. We had Helg's friend of the show. He's been on a few times and
Yeah.
he's at Whiteleaf. He's got a boy there, Gaspar. So from what he told us, he was at Madrid, Real Madrid, by the way, and obviously now he's at Whiteleaf. Okay, cool. Shit happens, life goes on. But now this news here, like that, isn't that mad to just hear? Like you're on a bench against PSG last season. Now you're at step 5. Like,
It is. It's mad,
It is,
but
but it's football.
yeah, bro.
what that much of a difference? No,
Premier
genuinely,
League all the way
bro.
down to step 5.
Bro, Champions League.
Yeah.
PSG on the bench to step 5. Like, honestly, I can't go any lower because my back will hurt.
Now that is mad. He should have been able to get a club in between.
Do you know what I
But
mean?
At
Yeah.
the same time, it's like, bro, that's football. Like football's mad, bro. Politics in football's mad. Remember, it's a manager. He's got opinions.
Yeah.
He could
Yeah, bro.
possibly just not like.
And
the way
especially
he-
the boy's been at Newcastle. That's up north, bro. That league's different.
Yeah.
He might not be handling the physicality of the.
Yeah.
It's different over there, bro.
Yeah. I remember watching his, because for his draft, he had like a little highlight tape. God, he's a good striker, man.
Yeah.
Is
He
it?
was a good striker, yeah. I'll try and find it after.
That just don't sink in
Yeah,
here for
I'll
me.
try
Like,
and
Nah,
find
but
it
he can still make it though. He's
No,
21.
Yeah, he's 21.
21.
Yeah, he's 21.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's just about.
It should be surprising, but
Yeah.
this is
It's football, isn't it?
obviously Real Madrid to what's that? Step
Whiteleaf.
5. Step 5.
Yeah, that's mental, no?
That's like
It's mental. So.
that's drastic, innit? You think that's crazy, but maybe
To
on
be
smaller scales, it's
but obviously,
common,
a lot
bro.
of things like he might not have had the right people around him, the right
Exactly.
person to get him that move, etc. That
Exactly.
can come into play. But still, it is
It's
mad.
mad to hear, innit? It's
Like-
mad to hear. But bro, the talent in the league,
Yeah, it's mad.
bro, you see it from the draft, bro. The players that are there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
a lot of
mental,
man
bro.
could be and
Mental.
should be pro, innit?
Sorry, boys, I'm just getting a bit hot. Don't mind the top here, but I'm genuinely just.
I should have worn my one today as well.
Yeah, let me just sorry. I'm actually getting.
There's a lot of good players in the draft. Like, even looking through it now,
There is, bro.
there was a few good players in there. A lot of man who was playing pro like last season. Like there was some kid called Yusuf Shantouf. He was at like Wigan last year,
Is it?
and I think he played in I think they're in League One. I think he made a couple of appearances for them, and now I think he's a free agent, but he's in Border League. There's a lot, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of man in there.
Top 3 favourites to win.
I'm gonna go SDS.
Yeah, we have to win it.
I'm gonna go.
Don't be nice and say United because Kaz is sitting next to you.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna go JT's team. 26ers, what are they? 26ers?
26ers. Yeah, 26ers. It's a good name, to be honest.
And I'm gonna go Kaz's team.
Fairs, because to be fair, considering. Sorry, but before you say it, considering Ginge done that whole "who wants to play for me" thing at the end, you lot actually got a good team.
Yeah.
They do.
That's why I'm gonna say United.
But so that's your answer.
That is my answer.
You can't give us a honest answer.
No, that is
Just
my,
United first.
No, that is my. I'm going to win. We're going to win.
Alright, so who's top 3 then? Who's finishing top 3? Because not everyone can win.
I don't know. I'm looking behind us.
Alright, I hear it. Illy.
I've got SDS, I've got JT's team, and I've got Toby's team. I think Ginger's team's unserious
Because of the last 2 picks.
because the last 2 picks.
It's all right though, isn't it? It's next Monday, isn't it? We don't have to think anymore.
Who's your first
You know
game?
what I mean? N5.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's 3 points on the board for M5.
We got JT's team, man. That's
Monday,
tough.
innit? And guess what? We're first game as well.
Is it?
Oh, that's not that great.
In and out.
So everyone can have a look.
No, people are going to be coming from work, man. They're not going to be
That's
there.
right, so you can see.
We got an 8 p.m. game.
Which is the what
We're
slot?
prime time TV
But
for
guess
us.
what?
65K people.
This is all on what we think's gonna be good. Do you know what I mean?
Hey.
Yeah.
So it's like, let's just let the first week go by
Yeah.
because
That's true.
everyone's got the big talk.
Yeah,
Everyone,
yeah,
do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
done their research, had their clipboards out.
Yeah.
Let's watch the first game.
Other
do you
teams
know
aren't
what I
even going to be in arena when they're playing. Yeah.
mean?
You know, you lot could play your first game, innit?
Yeah.
That game could be like COVID. Like no fans.
Don't mind.
Because it's that early.
And then we could be sitting top of the league.
Or bottom. But yeah.
Yeah.
But, cool. What attracted you to Baller League
It's 6-a-side football. It's what we all play anyway, so it's like
in the
it's
end?
natural for it's in the ends you play all the time. So then with the platform behind it and the people involved, it's you couldn't say no, man. Couldn't say no.
Yeah, man. The model's sick, man. The model's sick. Like growing up, that's what we did.
Exactly.
Like 6-a-side every summer. Like as soon as you come from your pro teams, all the them that are everyone's in teams all over London, all over England, and you all come back to London, come back to the ends. Everyone
Do the
plays
sesh.
together, do the session, and we're doing that for free. So now, do you know what I mean? It just makes sense, bruv. It's sick idea.
Same as what they said.
Yeah.
The foresight of it is really good. If it goes on for how long that they think it's going to go on, I think it's going to be really big. I think there's going to be pitches all around London that are Baller League pitches at like the power leagues and goals.
Is it?
If it gets that big, I think it will get to that. Because a lot of kids are going to want to say, yeah, I want to play for Chunks' team. I want to play for Sharky's team. I want to play for Angry Ginger's team. Do you know what I mean? They're going to want to do that kind of stuff.
Especially young generation that watches YouTube. And
Yeah, because
The reach, mental.
we've seen it growing up. There's a lot of men who are only made for small-sided games.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
can't play
100.
big-sided football. So when they play the small-sided football, that's going to be their goal. I
There's
wanna
not
play
really
for-
been a stage like this for
there's
that.
no stage for it. I can make £400 a game, and in the future it could be higher. So why not? I heard today that John Terry's taking him Cobham this week. So
Mad.
he's
Would
got
make
big drip,
sense.
man.
It would
He's
make
got big
sense.
drip. What do you
Yeah,
expect?
yeah,
I'd do the
serious
same
drip.
thing. If I had clout like
Big
him,
drip still.
I'd
Motion.
I'd take them to my old club and say, "Come, let's
He's
have a
there.
training
He works
session."
there, innit? He works there.
Yeah,
so
exactly. So yeah,
Surely-
they can't say no to him.
Surely, what? You can
John
pull some
Terry.
strings though.
Me.
Get us down cover, mate.
Well, slow down,
Joe
slow
DeMorris
down,
will hear it and
slow
say,
down.
"Nah."
Hey, what? You're in the other
Slow
team. Think I'm
down.
gonna bring you down
Yeah.
here? Do you know what I
That'd be
mean?
hilarious.
I don't know about that, bro.
We just pull up on a Wednesday and we just see them training next to us. That'd be hilarious.
Any opposing players, because we've touched on teams quite a lot, that you're looking forward to playing with or against? I've obviously mentioned a lot, even on the last video we done, Cads. I said be careful, but anyone you've got in mind that you?
I think Charlie Wakefield. I was with him at Chelsea. I think he can be electric. So
Be careful.
it'll be good to see him.
You could literally play against each
what he
other as
can
well.
bring. Yeah.
If you play on the right, he'll play
Exactly.
against you. Yeah.
I'm excited to play against Dom Vos because obviously we grew up playing together. Like our 6-a-side team, like in the summer ball. So I know how he plays. He knows how I play. He's really.
Oh
good.
yeah, that 6-a-side thing you're doing summer. I think
Yeah.
I remember that because we was meant to get a team. KC was gonna pattern it. We was meant to get a team to play you lot because you lot.
Yeah.
Dom was talking like his team's like.
No, my team was new.
No, I believe it, but it was.
Who's
you
in the
know-
team? Who's in the team?
There's me, Dom, Dread, Daniel Johnson.
Daniel Johnson. Player still.
Wilf.
Just name drop.
That was the core.
Just name
That was the
dropping.
core. Then we had Anthony Stewart at the back and a guy called Boats.
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 Centre back.
Yeah.
Black.
Yeah. That team was notorious, man.
Yes. No, it sounds no
Serious team
because
still.
I remember we was talking about it because we used to do them sessions. You know, Casey used to come to
Yeah,
it
yeah.
in Wembley, and we was gonna get a six together to play against Dom's team because he was always doing the.
Yeah.
So we wanted to get that happening, but
But it wasn't even just on like players. Like we literally know how each other play. So like man can literally pass it in the space and no man's there. Like 'cause we played together so much. So I know how Dom plays.
what team is Dom?
He's gonna look away and try
Yeah.
and try to thread something. But I know it's
What
there.
team is he on? What team did he get picked for?
He is with Dave's team.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
now when you play against Dave's team, you're gonna know
Yeah,
he's
I
looking for
know
that
what
hole.
He's on. I know what
He's
he's
looking
on.
for that little
I
reverse.
know what he's on. I know what he's on.
That's Anyone you aside from your players that
That-
you may know from the draft that you're like, I need to watch out for him.
I think Bilal Sayoud that plays for
Very good
76
player.
will be good. Sak Hassan, he'll be good. One player I really like, I think he was at Charlton, Richard Afrain Casey. He was really, really good.
Might be
I saw him at a trial. He's younger. He's like 25ish, I think. He was really good when I saw him at a trial. I'm interested to see how the ex-pros play.
Yeah,
Because, you know, like the older ex-pros, they might be a bit bov. And if they're a bit bov, you can get at them. But then they're winners as well at the end of the day. Because you can imagine like someone like Kieran Clark, you don't want some new young 21-year-old skipping
Showing
past
up,
him,
yeah.
showing him up.
100%.
But he's got 300 appearances in the Premier League. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
So it's going to be interesting
That's
to
what
see.
I'm saying.
Do you know? Yeah. Because they can come on that, like, bov. And then people like Jordan Ibe as well, like, he's dropped down the leagues. And then now he might want to prove himself
Show
again.
man we can still
Do you know
do,
what I mean?
innit?
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna be hungry still.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot
Especially
of
the younger boys.
I feel like first week might be a bit tentative. I don't think man want to get megged on camera.
100%.
Yeah, that's it, bro. I'm one of them, bro. I don't want to
Yeah, no, I hear it. I hear it, bro.
bro.
I
No,
feel
but
like-
bro.
definitely the first week there'll be a few nerves.
Yeah.
By
Yeah,
everyone,
yeah.
even the good players, like it's like because it's just something different.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they ain't played in front of mad crowds. They probably have.
No,
it's just
100.
something different. Like it's a whole different field.
This is completely different, bro. I don't
Completely
think
different,
no one
bro.
in this has done anything like this before.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
YouTube,
saying.
even if the YouTubers were playing, they haven't done anything.
You
like
don't
this
know
before.
what to expect.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know if it's going to be laid back. You don't know if it's going to be tense. Like when I was in Germany, I was seeing tackles flying left, right, and centre. I was seeing slide tackles. I was seeing keepers heading the ball. I was seeing diving headers, all that kind of stuff, bro. It was crazy.
Bro, I saw a mad goal. It just come up on my feed, and it must have been a Germany one.
Yeah.
A mad bicycle kick, bro. Bam, top mid.
Yeah,
I
I've
was
seen
like,
people try bicycles as well.
mental,
Like the ball's just
bro.
in the air and they're throwing themselves like
I know.
So like all it takes for me, I think, is one person to do that on the game day and everyone to see it.
Relax.
Yeah,
And
bro.
then that's when everyone's like, okay, this is how we're
Express
playing
themselves
today.
more.
Yeah, that's when
Yeah.
that's all it takes.
Because
I think.
initially it'll be squeaky bum time.
Yeah, everyone will be doing, let's play two touch.
Yeah.
I don't really want to try beat a man, I might lose the ball. But all it takes one man to skip a man or one man to lose the ball and then the game
But
starts.
no, I think that's similar to your normal football, though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's why they put me first game.
What,
lighten
to-
it up.
Oh, for you to line
yeah,
up.
yeah,
just to
yeah.
show us, okay, fairs.
Do you know what though? Let me
Fairs.
I'm gonna remind him. Shall I remind him?
Go on.
The last time we played against Cads,
What happened?
it was you were Margate. Do you remember in FA? Sorry, remind me what it was. Trophy. I think we went to your ground 2 in Mitcham,
Yeah.
and you lot was doing well that season.
Yeah.
4-0. You was a standout though.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I said it from the get go, but
This guy's a
it
bastard.
was a
you know
quick
that.
4. Boom, boom, boom. Coach home.
Yeah,
Can't
you
change.
know
Wait.
the FA Cup games. Sometimes the boys don't take it seriously when they play teams lower, innit?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Oh, did you get in the score sheet that day? Did you do
Yeah,
anything?
just got a brace. Went to the dentist. Went to the dentist. Shout out my boy though, Bassi. He went and got a mad assist. I was running for the ball. I'm seeing Bass. I just said, you know what? He's faster than me. Let him get it. I just ran in the box. I tapped it in. Lovely.
Yeah, Bass is dangerous.
But moving on, wild cards. Obviously, did you hear when he mentioned some of the wild cards? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just from what you know, is any of the wild cards that you're most looking forward to seeing an entertainment standpoint?
Oh, the wild cards like the okay, yeah.
Not the wild cards, you mean
Not
the game
wild
changers.
cards, game
I know there's a
changers.
lot of them and we don't know them
You
yet
mean the
properly.
game changer, innit?
Game changer. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the penalties are interesting because I've never done that.
Oh, what the
Do you know what I mean?
running
Like
from the
at the
halfway
keeper,
line?
that's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting.
And what's the other one? You shoot before the halfway line.
1v1.
But there's no goalkeepers in it.
full pitch.
Yeah, goal to goal
that's,
basically.
That's goal to
Just-
goal, yeah.
So if it's
Just
me
line
and
up.
Kat,
That's
Yeah, run up to the halfway line. No
we've got to
hands
try and
allowed.
save it with our feet and headers
Yeah.
and all things there.
Yeah. if someone puts it bins,
Start.
yeah.
That's old school, you know. Goal
Yeah,
to
that's
goal.
what-
Try and slap it on the
Goal to
Ronaldo
goal,
thing.
Yeah, you got to slap it like Ronaldo. You got to aim for the head,
Are
basically.
you really gonna put your head there?
Yeah, because a lot of man not trying to get
Who
that
wants
head.
it, bro? Who wants it, bro?
Can't lie, that's very smart from them, though. They've incorporated something that's so like a
Man
lot
used
of
to
people's
play goal to
childhood,
goal,
a
innit?
lot of
Yeah,
people's
yeah.
childhood
Yeah, bro.
into something
Big
big
thing
like
for
this.
them is culture, innit? They want to
Keep
they
the
want to
culture,
keep the football culture,
but make
innit?
it-
That's why they done the first trial at Westway, because Westway is like one of the hubs of football in London, innit? And they wanted to keep it there.
Hey, Westway. Yeah, no, that's why I broke my foot.
Oh, that's why you
Yeah,
hate it.
yeah. Mentally. Because I made a mistake. Let's say a wild card. Do you reckon that's an entertaining thing? Having a wild card, you can bring in anyone outside of bowling.
Anyone, yeah.
Bro,
Don't have to be in the draft. None of that.
none of that.
Anyone.
But as long
Yes.
be
as
anyone
long
in
as
the
not
world.
a pro, right?
No, it could be anyone in the world.
Can be a pro.
You could call Bukayo Saka if you wanted to.
I think that's it's good, man. I think it just adds to the excitement, innit? I think obviously if it works in your favour, you're chilling.
Mm.
If you come up against who knows, bro, it could be again though. It's good though. You come up against a legend. It's exciting, man.
And most managers / teams probably go to the biggest name in their phone book.
That's what I'm
let's say.
saying. Trying to recruit
Yeah.
whoever
So if
they
you was a
can.
manager, who would we going for? Biggest name in
Me.
the phone book.
My phone book. I don't know, bro. I'd have to have a look. I don't know.
Yeah,
Top of your head.
Off the top of your head right now.
Top of your head. Drogba.
No, no chance. I don't know. I'm playing it safe, man. Going with my brother.
Fairs.
Playing it safe.
Kaz, what do you think of it?
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's more so for the viewers though. Like it will help. Like you bring in a random wild card. That's big. It's gonna help with people viewing, more people watching. Because really and truly, if you've got a good thing going with your team, you don't want your manager just bringing in someone that could actually mess up the camaraderie. Do you know what I'm saying? But no, I'm excited to see who people bring
In it.
and see who you could be on the same pitch as.
Imagine someone brings them. Bro, imagine someone says Dino Raw.
That'd be mad,
Bro.
innit?
Crazy. What about you? If you was manager?
If I was manager,
Phone book. You go to that phone book. Who's the name you're gonna be like, yeah, him.
Wolf probably.
Yeah, dangerous.
Yeah, but
still.
he would kill it at that.
Yeah.
He would kill it at that. He's made for small
He'll
side
bring
games.
the crown he got from MVP when he.
Yeah, when he sat in that chair. innit?
Illy,
If I was to bring anyone,
your opinion on it, and if you was to bring anyone, yeah.
I really like it. I feel like the bigger influencers are going to be able to bring big players.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even a big influence. People like Gary Lineker and that will
You
be
know
able
what
to
I
bring in
mean?
someone
Football
easy.
managers,
Alan
yeah.
Shearer,
The football managers,
Lineker.
even
Figo,
Figo.
bro.
Who else is there? Miniminter, all these guys, they know footballers and they know like big content creators. They'll easily be able to get someone in.
Like,
Easily. be
Mika
able to-
Richards is probably boys with Bear, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
He could shout Daniel
Yeah,
Sturridge if he
yeah,
wanted, and
literally.
Sturridge will come through. Do you know what I mean? It'll be easy. If the 6-a-side players don't perform as well as everyone thinks they should, it's gonna drop their stocks down a little bit, you know.
Yeah, but in
I think
fairness,
it's
to
a
them,
worrying thing for them because imagine they come up against 11s, man, and
And
they
they
can't beat them going forward, but they get beat going back. It's gonna be a bit.
they get beat going back.
That's
No, sorry, no. Genuinely, it's just
That's too. My bad. My bad.
bro.
that's not. It's
Second
not
warning.
just
Second
me,
warning.
right?
I'm on the yellow.
You got
Hey,
one, that's two.
I'm on the yellow, but like last warning. Last
Oh,
warning.
cool, no,
Sin
'cause-
bin,
Last
bro.
warning. Last warning.
But yeah,
Yeah,
no,
sin
but you're
bin.
definitely right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. No.
No, do you see what I mean? Like,
No. I hear it.
I just said what everyone was
No,
thinking.
no,
I just said what everyone was
I hear
thinking.
it. Do you know what? When I said it,
Mad.
Get beat going back. Mental still.
I was waiting.
nah, but I try to move on from it quick.
Yeah,
You know when you
yeah,
realise,
yeah,
and I
yeah,
try to say,
yeah,
nah,
yeah,
do you know?
No,
I just try to run through it.
I'll word it a bit different. Anyway, but you are right.
Could drop their stocks.
You know, it could. But in fairness to them, touching on what you just said, Cole and Kaz obviously enforced, the pitch is a lot bigger. There is still enough space for an 11-a-side player to still do his bit because
Yeah, bro.
that's the space he needs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas the actual 6-a-side is tighter, more compact, way more tactical. Goals are definitely smaller.
Much smaller.
Like literally smaller. These goals are, bro, they're basically 11-a-side goals, G.
Yeah.
you get what I'm
Another
saying?
point as well. 11 aside, you don't really man mark. Like
Yeah.
you might mark space
Positionally, yeah.
Yeah.
and then when the ball goes there, you press. But I feel like I don't know. This might be a little bit more man to man.
Did you watch
Possibly.
the German one? Because you said you watched a bit of it.
Watched a bit
I know
of
you've
it.
watched
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
watched
it.
bit
Yeah.
Was
I
it
watched a
man-to-man?
bit of it as well. Nah.
Was it
A
not?
lot of men were sitting behind the ball and
Okay,
like at the
okay.
back.
It's
quite
people-
zonal, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
okay.
were playing
think-
ball at the back.
Where the pitches are good size, if you go man to man,
Get long.
I think man to man will be, if on this pitch, will be great for those more athletic players. Like,
yeah. Like if I know if you're man to man against us, and I know I'm getting a run on you, I'm just flying all day.
you know what I mean?
This man to manage to go
Yeah,
double movement gone.
yeah, literally. That
Last-
Mbappe.
Last few questions, boys, and we wrap it up. If you had to switch to another team, which team would it be and why?
I already know his answer.
Let's can we?
His
You know,
PR answer, his
before
PR
I ask
answer.
this question, are the man going to answer PR or the man keep it real?
Keep it real.
No, don't do that. 'cause I'm going to get to you. And I'm going to say United. Aside from United, which is the best team for you, Cads. Yeah, we know number 1, 2, and 3. Who's 4th?
What managers?
Should I answer it first then to make it more comfy?
Yeah, go on.
Go on.
So there was 2 before I got picked for Sharks. Figo for being Portuguese,
Yeah.
just solely based off that, and Toby's team because I saw him. Manny was sitting next to him,
Yeah.
and every time when I played against them UTR, Manny bigs man up, so he shows love and rating. So
Yeah.
them 2 would have been other than Sharky. Them 2,
Yeah, for me, I think I'm going back to
Chelsea.
just because I know obviously what I would have been able to expect from Jody and John Terry.
Mm-hmm.
So might be a safe answer, but I would have
Still,
It makes sense.
it's still an answer.
Okay, Mika Richard.
There
Get
you
out of
go.
him.
There you go.
And that's just because, I don't know.
And it's nice
I feel
because
like you'd probably be able to play free. Like,
Yeah.
it's vibes.
yeah.
Yourself, if you was to pick
If I was to go to another team,
as part of the management, obviously Sharky is your boy, so you have to be with Sharky. But
have to be, yeah. But if I was to go to another team, my Jana's team, because she's lame. That's it. That's the only reason. Just get to sit on the sideline with her.
you see this guy. Aye.
Yeah, why not?
Fairs.
Good answer, though, no?
Good
Yeah,
answer.
no,
It's
it
a
is,
fair
it is.
answer. Am I lying? It's a fair answer, no?
No.
And Alicia Lehman as well.
Yeah,
Sat in between them.
yeah, crazy.
Come on, guys.
Go on, get
Not-
it right. You gotta have it right, innit?
Yeah,
You
not
gotta
Joe
have it
Ramadan, though, but after.
Make it make sense. Yeah, after.
Yeah, after.
If you could create your own wild card, or sorry, your own game changer, what would it be?
There was a good one, I think you said it off of camera, where when it's a game changer, the manager chooses the other teams.
Oh yeah, the
One
draw.
player.
Draw.
Yeah.
It's a draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My-
That's a
Come
good-
off.
I don't
Yeah,
mind
to
that.
come on. So if it's a 1v1
Yeah.
and I realise you're not that good at defending, I'll say I want you to be the defender.
Imagine like a sin bin, yeah, but the opposition manager gets to pick what player comes off.
Yeah.
Man would just draw off the best player.
Yeah, imagine.
That would
Yeah.
be, bro. Managers would be arguing on the side.
Yeah.
Cole's
literally,
Cole's moving warm
Guyana.
for you lot.
Yeah, let's take him off.
But you do the tackle, but I'm taking off Cole.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm going mad. I'm going
He'd
mad.
be
I'm going
fuming.
mad.
He'd be fuming.
Hey, you ain't coming back.
I'm going mad.
Yeah.
And he's mad at you as well.
Yeah.
It's not it's not even my fault.
You've done the tackle.
I'm
man.
saying sorry to him.
Yeah.
Mine wouldn't be so much a game changer, no. Mine would be what I said earlier, like a transfer window in between, just for the
Yeah, I do. I don't.
Oh, like
I don't
a-
mind
like
the sound of that still.
Like, what's it called?
like the team actually puts in a
winter
fake
window,
bid,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
I bid this much for this player, like
Yeah,
Well,
like a
after
winter
each week.
window.
or no,
No?
just like a
Midway
window,
through.
like
Because
after
there's 11 weeks, do it halfway in.
like 5 or 6 match days after, like if a team's interested in the player, the manager approaches, but they make it known to the socials, like just to
Yeah,
make some
yeah,
sort
yeah.
of,
Yeah.
I don't know, it just sounds interesting. Like people be
Yeah.
like, oh, is he gonna go? Is he not? Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? We're just looking at match day 1, the fixture list. We have United versus N5 FC, so Cads, that's who you'll be playing against the Invincibles. We have FC RTW, which is Clint's team, right?
Yeah.
Against MVP's United,
That's
Maya
Jama's
Jama's team.
Yeah. I know that one.
But
off
she
by
can
heart.
name her team whatever she wants because she's what?
I know it off by heart.
No, but she can name that whatever she wants to her team, innit?
Look at her.
She's
Look at her.
She's what?
It should be her face in the badge. It should be her face in the badge.
We have the mighty SDS FC versus 26ers. So
Can't lie, they got the best name in the team thing, you know?
Yeah.
The 26ers.
26ers.
Yeah, it's like
still.
76ers, isn't it? Basketball.
26ers, so
Actually nice.
the cobwebs, I mean the cobhams.
The
Treble FC versus Santan FC. Figo versus Dave. M7 versus Wembley Rangers. M7's Mini Minter
Yeah.
against
Ian Wright.
and Chloe Kelly.
Chloe Kelly.
Shout out Chloe Kelly, by the way, good peoples. Depot Trio versus VZN.
Vision.
Toby.
Yeah, Vision, yeah. Vision
Depot
FC.
Trio is obviously
Match of the day, guys.
Lineker,
Shearer.
and
Michael, yeah.
Micah Richards. Any standout fixtures there aside from your own teams, maybe? Because obviously you're going to say that's.
Now, I really want to watch Game 3.
Is it?
I think that's game of the day, you know?
It is.
Now, honestly, after today, after this pod, I could not wait to watch Game 3. And it's not a hate watch.
No, generally, just to watch
I
it.
genuinely want to see how good you are.
I can't lie, we're good, you know.
No, that's what I'm hearing.
We're
That's
good.
why I can't wait for Game 3.
We're good, you know.
Where did you hear that? Oh, is that from him?
I didn't say that.
All day. All day. They've been the most prepared.
The sly ones, you know them
I
little
can't
sly
wait
ones.
for it.
No,
I
but
can't
that's-
wait.
It's in the back of his head right now.
Do you know what? Yeah, to be fair though, preparation don't necessarily mean you win every game.
Don't be nervous.
No, I'm being a host.
Don't be nervous.
I've got to be a bit neutral. Do you know what I mean?
You have got the top on.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
true.
sorry, I didn't even notice. Guys, by the way, SDS Top's coming out soon. Make sure you know what to do when they're out. Go grab them. Put Diddy on the back, obviously, if you want, or Cole. You're not going to find Kaz on the back. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm definitely watching your game as well because I'm going to be there from... I might help set up. I might help set up.
You're going to be putting the
I
nets on
might
the
be
goal.
putting the nets in the goal. So yeah, it'll be an interesting watch. I think aside from our own teams, the M7 against Wembley Rangers, because I know a few boys in either team, I feel like that would be a decent watch as well.
Yeah.
Just for my personal.
Are you going to stay the whole day, do you think?
I told my missus, Mondays, if she wants to see me, she turns on Sky Sports. Do you get what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, my daughter can watch it with her as well. She'll be buzzing. Oh, Daddy, cool. Yeah, Mondays is done.
Yeah, I think match day 1, I'll stay the full day. I
Just to
see
take
everyone.
Yeah, at
the
least
whole experience,
take
innit?
it-
Take it in, bro.
take
Yeah,
it
and it
in.
might even
What?
be
Take
fun.
one.
Yeah,
Take
mad.
one.
Crazy guy, mad again.
Come on, guys, man.
Yeah,
That's
but
just like
You both said take it in as
you
well.
drew me into that. Though.
Come on, guys,
Even
man.
worse.
No,
No,
you
I
were.
said it.
Crazy.
Wait, I said it.
Take
But
it in.
I reiterated.
Come
what
on,
he
man.
said. Do you know what I mean?
That was crazy. And you
tried to
both
help
said that at the same time. You know
Yeah,
that.
it's guy mad.
I'm on your side here, Kads.
No, I'm going
Cole's the
mad,
only
I'm
one
going
that's
mad.
not gone mad today, you know that?
Bro.
I'm going mad.
Yeah, that's strike 1, strike 2. You got any strikes, Cole?
Nah, he's got no strikes.
Clean, bro.
Clean.
He's got a clean slate.
Clean slate, bro.
Hear it. Why sayings in football? I'll give you an example. I said, yeah, I love balls in tight spaces.
That's crazy. What made you go with that one?
The nuts.
Like, what
I
generally
like-
made you go with that
I
one?
like receiving the ball in tight areas.
But why did you have to say it the way you said it?
No, I narrowed it down. I like balls in tight spaces.
That's crazy. Do you ever slip it in for someone as well?
Love slipping it in.
Yeah, fairs. Yeah, that's crazy.
No, but I'm talking football. I
Cad's
don't
on the
know
same.
where-
Cad's on the same team as you. Would you slip it in?
Nah, you're mad. You're guy.
If he's
Just,
in on-
I'm just asking.
Yeah,
I'm
if
just
he's in
asking.
on goal, I'm
What's going
slipping.
on there? What's
If
going
he's
on
got,
This
if he's
podcast
behind the
mad.
offside line, would you slip him in?
What's going
If he's
on
in
there?
on goal, I'm slipping it in.
You ain't slipping in nothing.
So you don't want to score. So you don't want to. So wait, you don't want to score, Cads?
You ain't slipping in nothing.
Cads, I can slip it in and you're 1v1.
Bro,
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
No, you lot are moving mad. Like what? Wait, I'm talking. Sorry, wait, football, bro.
Nah, I hear you, bro, but...
do you know what I might say?
Well, go, his clock's on.
I know
His
he's
clock's
got
on.
something.
Go, say it.
Football, boys.
He's about to say one. Oh, he's about to say one.
How can the light
He's
bulb
definitely
just
got
go?
He's about to say one. He's about to say one. Go on.
Nah.
Nah, you had
I'll
it there,
probably-
man.
Yeah, no.
Do you know what you
I'll
might
probably
say?
say like I'm in.
It's a bit nuts
You know
still.
what I mean?
It's
It's
crazy.
a bit. You tell another man you're in.
I know it's mad.
That one's
Do
crazy.
you know what I mean? It's a bit mad. But I would say that.
Have you ever said man on your ass?
No,
No, that
I
one
wouldn't
was
say
crazy.
arse.
Say that.
But you don't have to. You could just say man on.
Yeah, that
Man
why
on
you gotta
the-
say
That's
arse?
no, I'm just asking because that was one that someone said that day. And
Nah, I've heard that one.
you've
Man
heard
on
it,
your ass
bro.
is
It's
crazy.
obviously it's very English terminology, like laddie. It's very lads. But what have you heard? I know you've heard something.
I've heard...
Okay,
Go.
No,
No,
You've heard
because-
it. You ain't
because-
said it. You've heard it.
Nah, because I've even got it in my notes because it was that mad. Yeah.
Go on.
My brethren were talking, talking about training. One of my brethren said, "Bro, I knew he was gonna chop because I play with him."
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That might be the worst one, you know.
That might be the worst thing I've ever heard.
That's a good one.
In a training.
Like,
Not even in
obviously-
game.
That's the one though. Like,
So man,
we're
they made chopping in game, they're chopping
Yeah,
in training.
We're talking about after, innit? So obviously he's done skills, whatever. My man's like, right. No, I knew he was gonna chop. Can I play with him? Yeah, that's mad. Yeah.
I've said it more. I'll be honest. So, Ilya, I
I've
know
said better
what
than-
Luton days.
Said
Fuck,
better
you
than-
know.
Luton,
Yeah,
2
when you
weeks
lot
ago.
playing in
back. 2 weeks ago,
You
bro.
know you lot playing in back
He
gardens.
said 2 weeks.
Yeah,
ago.
bro.
What's wrong with Luton, bro?
I'm saying it during the week, bro.
That's my bit. It's my bit. It's my
Hey,
bit.
that stadium. Hey,
It's
crazy.
mad, innit?
Mad.
I'm saying it in the
Um,
ends, bro.
You said it in the end.
Yeah. Kick a ball in the street, in the park.
So you're in a park, like people are
Yeah.
walking their kids and that.
Oh, no.
Slip it in.
Yeah, and on that note, we move on to can you beat a playmaker? Obviously, get more points than me, you go on the tick. Get less points than me, you got a big fat X with your face on it. The rules are simple. Guess the player from 3 clubs he's played for. The clubs are not in order. First person to shout the correct player wins. 2 points for a correct answer. You have 15 seconds to answer each question. After 15 seconds, another club will be added, but now this will be only worth 1 point. If you shout the wrong player, you're out.
West Brom, Inter Milan,
Lukaku.
Oh,
Cole.
you got that.
That was quick.
Leeds, West Ham, QPR.
Ferdinand.
Ferdinand. That was close.
That
you
was
know.
very close, you know.
That was close. You lot go decide.
No, I think it's 3, 2, 1. Monaco, Chelsea.
Torres.
Uh,
I know who it is as well.
Bakayoko.
Again.
He's got it because I said Torres first, innit? I said Torres first. I saw AC Milan, Chelsea. There you go.
1. Dalish Hamlet.
Me.
Charlton.
Me. Kadell Daniel.
3, 2, 1. Madrid, Monaco.
Falcao.
Chelsea.
Fabregas.
Fuck. I just
no.
want to go Chelsea. I'm out.
Real Madrid. Diarra.
Hint,
Oh, fuck.
I saw you press it and another cup comes in. Oh, yeah, cool.
Who's left? I don't know.
Thiago Silva.
Ah.
Should never got that.
Do you know what it is? 'Cause it's not in order.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah,
have got
bro.
that.
It
That's
makes
what
it
sold me.
hard, bro.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Portuguese should have got that.
I just...
Forest.
Forest. James Ward-Prowse.
Shout, though.
Mikel Antonio. I thought
I was gonna say that early doors, but I didn't
but I
think he went
needed to
Wednesday.
wait for the fourth one.
I didn't think he went Wednesday.
3, 2, 1. Ajax.
Tor-
Suarez.
I did not
Suarez.
say that.
Do you know what? At this point, everyone's on the leaderboard still.
3, 2, 1. Bayern. Blackburn Rovers.
What?
From
Chris Hughes. Not Chris Hughes. Mark Hughes. Damn.
3, 2, 1. Malaga.
jarring.
Could not tell you.
Yeah, I'm way off it.
Santa Cruz.
Rocky.
Oh, Rocky.
Oh. 3, 2, 1.
And he used to play for Chelsea as well.
Newcastle, West Ham.
Dyer. You're Dyer. Big pick. Big pick.
3.
This is the last question.
Yeah, this
This
is
is the last
Yeah,
one.
knock yourselves out, boys.
Got 0 on the board.
3, 2, 1. Inter, Wolfsburg, Levante.
Oh.
Inter Wolfsburg.
That might be me, you know.
What did you say?
No, as in like that's me. Like
In 3, 2, 1. Newcastle.
Obafemi Martins.
Hey.
There you go.
Does that get double points?
There you go. I think triple points for you.
So I'm on 2.
embarrassing,
Final
eh?
scores. So Illy 4,
4.
Cads 3, Cole 7, and myself, Meaty, but I've got a 5. I got one, so I've lost. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. It's been a pleasure. Cole, Cads, Illy, appreciate your time. I know it's far for some of you lot, but comment, like, subscribe, the whole shebang. The next 11 weeks, Baller League is going to be happening. We're going to be doing a live watch along, getting some guests in to talk, comment, and everything while it's happening. And that's what we're going to be doing for the next 11 weeks. With our host, V will be back on this seat because I've taken it. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Love.